Okay, today we're doing some transplanting of tomato plants. These have actually been growing inside in an indoor growing setup, which I'll explain in another video. But right now we're just going to take a little tomato plant and we're going to put them in a new pot. So let me show you how that's done. There's not too much to it. I'm going to take it out of the old container. And the idea is to tomato plants, you want to have as much root as possible. And sometimes what that means is you have to, I probably should have weighed this one down a little better before I took it out, but you're actually going to remove some of the top branches and fill it all the way up with dirt right up to the top. So we're just going to take off these little guys and fill it all the way up, right up to the top of the plant. And that's it. Okay, so we put the new plant inside its larger container. You can see I've removed some of the lower leaves, which is okay. Even ones that look like that, that's not a problem. It's hard to tell in this video, but there are fine little hairs all the way up the stem of this plant, and all of those hairs can turn into roots. So you want a nice deep root structure with tomatoes, and that will help it to be a strong plant later on. So I'm just going to continue filling up the container, and just want to be gentle. You don't want to damage anything when you're doing it, but that's the basic process, not too complicated. Just be gentle with them and bury them nice and deep. That's the biggest thing on tomatoes. Here you can see another little tomato I've got. This one is already starting to flower, and where each one of those flowers are, soon will be a tomato. Okay, now we have finished transplanting all of the tomatoes, and I just want to show you what we've done. From the little germination pots, we put them right into the bottom of our large 1-gallon pots, trimmed off any lower leaves, and buried them just right up as high as we can. All of these little fibers here, you probably really can't see them in this video, but trust me, they're there. If you ever look at tomato plant, you'll see little fibers or hairs on the stems. Those will all turn into roots. So I brought them back inside, and these tomatoes are actually all growing inside. It's the middle of December here in Prescott. We're at 5,500 feet. This is basically a high desert mountainous climate, and we get snow here. But I'm growing tomatoes in December, and that's with LED lights. That'll be a segment for another video. But I just wanted to show you now the completion of the tomato transplant.